Well, anxiety is one of those things that seems to be heightened at this time as everyone experiences this lockdown to flatten the COVID-19 spread. Cognitive and behavioral therapist Harrison Thompson provides some tips on how one can address the feelings of anxiety at this time. Well, we'll come back to that. Bahamians across the world are feeling the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. Our Paisella Forbes spoke to student Silas Neil McKinney about his experience.
While many in the Commonwealth are preparing themselves, some Bahamians overseas are in the peak of the outbreak. 24-year-old Silas Neil McKinney and his family live in New York City, ground zero of the pandemic, with over 50,000 infected and nearly 1,000 deaths. McKinney attends Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama, but amidst the outbreak, had to make an early return to New York City.
My everyday school life, certain teachers would not show up to work because they were afraid of getting sick. Some classes had already moved online, but now every class has moved online. And being a bio major right now, it's very difficult to make that adjustment from having like labs and going into class and talking to teachers and asking them their advice to now not being able to even do that in the same way. Yes, you can still reach out, but it's not the same way.
McKinney shares how the pandemic has affected his life.
The atmosphere right now is definitely very sombersome and sad and scary. And a lot of people don't know what's happening next for them or their family.
McKinney says the pandemic has left many lives up in the air, including his father.
You know, this has affected at least my dad's job. He can't go to work at this time because they had to shut down the conference office because people in the office had gotten sick and people were afraid that they would get sick. So this is affecting everybody.
McKinney spends most of his time doing schoolwork and playing video games with his family. He says although lockdown can become boring at times, he wants more people to abide by the restrictions.
You know, if you have a grandparent or if you have another family member with like asthma or something like that, these are people that you have to be concerned about because those are the ones mainly suffering from this virus. And at the end of the day, we need to stick together at this time. And I feel like in some ways we've done that, in some ways we haven't, and we still have a long way to go. Hopefully we can see really big changes and be able to get out of our houses soon. I'm hopeful.
I'm Paisella Forbes, 7S Network News.